Hey, dry throat. All right, I've changed the setup for today. I'll wait for some people to come in. And
good to go. Let's go.
Working on the light.
Everybody ready?
That's better.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Another red. Holy shit, red.
And you're going to hear, hey Fatima, y'all are going to hear Mrs. Cryptid in the background because they are home today and are streaming over on Discord playing games.
What you grabbing, my guy?
If it becomes problemsome, let me know. We will adjust from there. How are you doing today, Fatima?
Nice.
I am doing well enough. It has been a weird start to the day, but it's smoothed out. So we've got 22.
Okay.
22 mushy caps for the mini mushies. And we're going to start by not killing myself or my hands.
Good to go.
And putting on the compression gloves. We're looking at maybe an hour on today, maybe a little less. Mrs. Cryptid is asked to go out to dinner. So we may end up doing that afterwards. It might be old people make it an early dinner.
Nice.
All right, just got to figure out where I end up this thing at. You don't need to. If you want to, by all means, there's absolutely no need to. And, you know, these all will not be getting done today. But on the plus side, I started off the year with 214 skeins. I'm down 2 skeins already. We finished off one of the vanillas yesterday with the big Mushie Bois. Or I'm sorry, chunky Mushie Bois. So I'm feeling very positive toward that. Are you a loop? Or are you a lie? I think you're a lie. 1, 2, 3, 4. We love progress. When I told Harper the good news, she's like, great, we should celebrate. You want to go buy yarn?
Right. We got coffee.
I was like, Miss Ma'am, that defeats the entire purpose. Can you go get Posh?
There's another one. Another one.
Oh my. So I did pull out the ring light.
No, I diversify.
The phone ring light.
I've got what I.
We're seeing how that works. It helps a little bit. Hi, Kat. Yeah. We're seeing if that helps. We're gonna, for those of you who are just joining, you're going to hear Mrs. Cryptid in the background. We are testing out the setup. If changes need to be made, they can be made. She is hanging out on Discord with her buddies, playing some sort of game. Somehow I made 17. You know what? We're just going to roll with it. We're going to roll with it. Just keep going. Oh, Kat, your numbered stitch markers has come in helpful. I have been doing Leggy Froggies with the Big Twist plush.
Also,
and I almost grabbed my 6 hook, but the 7 stitch marker was on there. It reminded me, and I was like, oof, that would have been ugly, but yay.
Yep.
Who won Mario Kart? It was split. We did 2 cups. The first cup, I believe I came out as the main leader, and the second cup sheeted. But let me tell you, our backs be hurting because the rest of our team, we were carrying them on our back. Like Baby Peach, she was like last place the entire time. But I finally have a character build that actually lets me compete with Harper. Previously, the characters I prefer are slower. That's not right. Oh, guys, we're on a frog. I put 2 stitches in the same spot, and it wasn't supposed to be an increase. Thankfully, it's not far. Where are you? Where are you? I'm so sorry.
I'm good. Let's do it.
Oh, it's so fun. You should, Kat. You really should.
You also got some fungus. Bustling fungus.
Okay. I know we bought Mario Kart 8 when I first got Harper the Switch, and then they had updates to it to where you could buy an expansion pack. And over the course of like 2 years, they kept adding more cups and races and to it. That was nice.
Yeah. I got so close to killing that fucker. And then, I died. Ooh, Rados item if you want to refresh your gun.
16. Not your gaming style, Fatima. It's not really mine either. I prefer cozy gaming. But it's a fun way for Harper and I to have time together. We'll do the versus race. But it'd be team based, and we both will play on the same team, so it's us against everybody else. Well, we'll have 4 members on our team that are computer generated, but us against everyone else.
Oh no, it's picking for you.
4. Yeah, definitely not safe for work. I asked for that to be careful.
That is really, really weird.
But that's okay. Yesterday we were talking about other naughty things as well. Just not even going to attempt to have my brand be safe for children or safe for work. Headphone users, beware. Of all that being said, lives with Harper in the background will not happen much. It's just I'm still on my winter vacation. Campus doesn't reopen until next week, until Monday. And Harper is off on Fridays because she has a 4-day work week.
I'm still pretty switchy.
But yeah, this kind of also helps me figure out when our lease is up, we may move in. Right. I'm looking at us moving into a 2-2. So the extra bedroom would be my workspace so that I can work on content and not have to schedule it around. If I'm going to be off work that day, then Harper will be at work, because we have the same work schedule, basically. I'm Monday through Friday. She's Monday through Thursday. So almost all my time home, I'm home with her. And this will be the volume issue on how it's hard to get content. I know I could ask her, hey, can you give me an hour? But I have a time blindness issue, and I'm poorly estimate how much time I'm going to need. So an hour turns into like 3.5, and I feel it's unfair to have her caged up in the bedroom or something, not being able to use her own apartment. So we're looking at maybe getting into a 2-2. Aha, I fixed it. Yay.
At this point
Fatima, if you think her inside voice is bad now, you should have met her 13 years ago. This is an inside voice compared to that. When we were at friend stage at that point, and we'd go out to movies, and we'd get shushed by the other Patreons because she couldn't whisper.
Yep.
I dropped my stitch marker. That was a big sad.
Die.
Which is really funny because also when she had the no ability to whisper was when we had our disaster 2011, where she sat me down when church was over on the stage in front of church to ask if I was interested in her at all, and loudly proclaimed that she wasn't looking for anything like that at this time. Mind you, the sanctuary was not empty, and everyone all the way to the back of the sanctuary heard what she said. It was mildly horrifying, to put it lightly. Very lightly.
Noise.
What plans do y'all have for the day, and what are y'all working on? I want to get through all these Mushie Bois so I can start attacking my variegated yarns. I'm pretty sure a majority of us started out with variegated yarns because they hid the not so neat stitches. And me and my autism of the I must have a complete collection went for every variegated bernat I could get my hands on, except for the ones that I deemed ugly. Those I didn't want to touch.
Another equipment down here, Rados, if you want to try again.
Get back on the hook.
Indeed. Love it when, not misclicking. Oop, another green, too.
You're trying. Oh, what did she get you? I know she got you something. I just didn't know what. I think she said it was off your wish list.
We are. Let me check for something real quick.
No, I dropped them all.
You need like.
Ooh, Sims. Were you doing a challenge in Sims recently? I couldn't remember. Am I mixing you up with someone else? I know I had another friend who was doing the 100 baby challenge. I don't think that was you. Oh, she got you. I hope you're enjoying your game very much. I think tonight's downtime is going to be assembling the gifts that Mrs. Crypton got me, which was a Lego chrysanthemum. Originally, when I unwrapped it, I had to go and hide it because our nibblings were going to be coming over that evening. And I have a nibbling who is obsessed with Legos, but not much impulse filter. And I didn't want to have to defend it or hide it because I knew I wouldn't complete it before he got over. I didn't want to set up that sort of atmosphere for the evening.
Become decapitated.
These mini mushies are one of the few things I will use size 10 safety eyes on. And if that's the smallest size that I use. I had a bunch of 8s, but I didn't use them because I don't know, go between thinking I have loose tension and I have tight tension, and the 8s don't really stay with my inside my bernat creations, but the 10s do. All right, time for eyeballs.
I missed it.
I think she missed her jump.
Yeah, no, we're good to go. Let me get back over to the teleporter.
All right, squishy in that. Take the hook out so I don't drop it and it doesn't shatter. I believe I've only ever broken one less. It's not a challenge. Oh, that's right. You were doing the witch one where you eventually get the Grim Reaper's job.
Just fucking arrows everywhere.
Oh my God, she died 2 days later. She was like, absolutely not. I see the state of the world and this economy and society. No, yeet. And I'm like, same. Look at those itty bitty eyeballs.
Yep.
Here we go.
Just keep getting
Itty bitty eyeballs just peeking out from underneath the hat. Yo. Get some stuffing in here. She drowned in a pond. Oh my God. How dare she? The audacity.
Stack, basically.
So needless to say, she isn't a fish or a duck.
They decrease in effectiveness the more stacks.
But it would be hella funny if she like got reincarnated into a fish or a duck.
You're still getting more effect.
How fucked up would that be? You get reincarnated as something that thrives in the way that you died.
Well, there you go. You just go pew pew all over the place. And that is that's for mostly for things that like have like percentage rolls attached to them and status effects. Mostly.
A decorative pond? So like it's shallow af? So she'd be the one who would drown in a spoonful of water. Oh God, what bird is that? The bird that drowns itself because it's looking up while it's raining and doesn't have the brains to put its head back down. That's good. I'm gonna have to Google that at some point.
Look at her go.
That's not the right kind of fun.
Damn. Yeah, no, you're done.
You know, I say that's not the right sort of fun, but I'll sing about taking a toaster bath.
I see those holes popping up over and over.
So she is a millennial then. Your Sims is totally a millennial. It's not stuffed enough. Let's stuff it more. I feel like I'm violating the poor mushroom. I'm sorry. Safe words, pineapple.
Yeah. Yep. Just call Legos. And I'll if you want to keep getting your
Jesus, it just keeps eating the stuff and
calling out equipments as well.
It's like nom 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 nom. I'm so hungry. Nom 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 nom.
Just fucking do it. Send her in.
Oh, so shit. You planted your current house, renovated into a 5-bedroom apartment building. Okay. And filled the other apartments with gallery sims made for the life and death pack. I will take your word for it. I think the last time I actively played Sims, I was in my 20s. So I am terribly behind.
Quickly, Coffee, but an interesting thing to note about them.
1 second.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. So should I close them off as I go or say them all up and then close them all at once? On the one hand, I get to delay it. On the other hand, it'll all be done. Fatima, I love how everyone I know is cozy gaming, and I'm here like, I'm trying not to die while being chased by a monster. Lovely. Look, all right. Cozy gaming is definitely my go-to, but I also like to play my nostalgic games. So I've got Zelda Ocarina of Time for my Nintendo DS. Yes, I still have that. I've got Sonic. Y'all are 50-50 split. I love this. I think the gremlin in me is going to say we're going to wait to close them off so I don't have to thread a needle. All right, so we have stuffed. I guess I could also wait on stuffing them too. I like this idea now. I'm going to hate myself later. Let's get on it.
I already grabbed
So
mine.
can y'all even... Okay, you can kind of see that. There you go, buddy. I didn't give him any dots either. Oh my god.
Nice.
I love Mushie Bois, but they also drive me nuts at the same time.
Or is it just overall tough?
All right, we're just gonna keep going.
Oh, okay. I was mistaken.
Flip them, flip them. Do, 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 do.
Damn. Copy go zoom.
All right, so we've got delay and delay. Love this.
All right.
Do, do,
Is
do,
it green up here?
Where are you?
Oops.
That's the stem sound bit in my head whenever I'm looking for the back loop.
Go for it. Yep. I was just looking at this one.
Are you a back loop or are you a lie? You're a lie. Love that.
I am golden.
1, 2,
Copy, you can grab both.
3, 4. I'm glad you enjoy that song. 4.
Gotcha. Exactly. And you can grab this
5.
coin as well if you want.
Okay.
There you go.
6.
All right. Let's go.
7.
Oh, I love
Oh
this
my
level.
god. I
It
keep
is my
falling it,
favorite
having
level.
it fall off the hook.
I really, really hope it is. And I would like to activate it if it is here, please. Sweet. Also, coffee. The shrine that I am marking right now, don't touch it. If you touch that, it will turn all of your items into one of the items that you currently own. And that can completely fuck over whatever build you're trying to make.
So that's exactly what I do. I'll finish off the other stuff. All right, nice. I'm glad you like that song. And I see what you mean by that. I think part of my goal in attacking my hoard is to have a stack of market prep items that is ready to be polished off.
The funniest one it ever did for me, the first time I ever encountered it and didn't know what it was.
And, you know, just like have a cube of chicken bodies that are sitting there waiting for me to finish them off.
I could not control where I was going. And I died soon thereafter. It was hilarious. And that run...
1 second.
So well, and it ended because of that.
Oh, it's not letting me do anything.
Oh, there should
this is going to be fun later. The web browser that I'm using is kind of frozen on actions.
Oh, right.
That's a later Tory problem. Not dealing with that now. Oh, cool. I'm glad that's your goal too. Like I have the empty cubes ready to just sit there and start filling up. Once I can get to my variegateds after I'm done with the Mushie Bois, I wanted to use up all my variegateds on mini kittens and regular size snakes and the baby garden snakes, mostly. And then like some dinos. And then using up all my speckle and tweeds with more baby kittens and chicken bodies. And then really only picking up those variegateds and speckles and tweeds in the future for when I need to replenish those items. Okay,
found the teleporter.
Okay, sorry. I had to go talk to her real quick. It was getting louder and louder, at least for me. I love her dearly, and we did decide to experiment, but we also said that we were going to communicate on if there were any issues that came up. So we have learned. Finish 100 turtles.
Crazy chaos.
Ooh. Ooh. What pattern do you use for your turtles?
I hate the shrooms.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
4.
Halfway to getting my guy.
I know yesterday I shared with those who could join me that I learned last month that you can get a bobble to be more pronounced if you do it in the front loop only. It just sticks out so much easier. And I have become obsessed with that. I am behind on posting things on Instagram, so after this and after dinner tonight, Mel's Crochet Dreams. Is that a free Instagram one, or is that the paid for Tofu or Tony or whatever the name is? Tony, Tank, Toby, something.
He probably does. But he probably
oh, wait, one too many. Go back.
Oh, where's the snakes?
That didn't count right.
So many snakes.
Tank's baby brother. Okay. I know I've done a tiny free one from Instagram. And they took forever to sell, but then they finally did go. But now I've had people requesting turtles. And I'm like, well, fuck. Which turtle do I go with? I have Old Soul Crochet Factories. Or Old Soul Factory. Terrace. I have Terrace Tice the turtle. I just haven't made it yet. But yeah, those are 3 things that I have been asked for. One of 3 things that I've been asked for recently that I didn't have on hand, which was sheep, specifically black sheep, turtles, and cows. So I need to get some turtles and cows. But personally, I want some foxes and hedgehogs in there.
I think golden forest sounds lovely. I think that sounds good.
Last night, I forgot to sleep with my braces on. And this morning, oh my God, my hands, my wrists, my arms. This hand, I could only move about that much closed. And it was, I had to use my other hand to force my hand to finish closing.
He's great. You love him.
No, the doctor says my inflammation issues must be stress related. Try losing weight and getting more sleep.
A little bit, but I think we're trucking along quickly enough to where they'll remain relevant.
All right, let me shove some eyeballs in here real quick. Put the hook down.
1 second. Let me anger these buffalo.
Holy crap. I need to go. I know you posted it in the Patreon. Your list of final numbers, and that just blew my mind. I can't remember what your final numbers were, but they were pretty big. I think I only really started tracking them mid-year onward, and my biggest category was Cephis with 58 sold. Yeah, it's always you're overweight, lose weight. The tiny turtles 130 raccoons. Oh yes, raccoons. I found a free raccoon pattern that I definitely want to do. Why are you so bubbly? You are extra holy. I don't like that. I'll sew that up later.
Let's clear
these. All right. Now to do the feetsies.
Oh, here we go.
Feetsies. 1, 2, 3. Now I want to pull mine up again. Not me putting down the crochet. Crochet and chat with me. Doesn't crochet. Reports. Sales. Date range. Start and end. Done. Pull the report. You died. I asked Harper to lower her voice. I have been crocheting mini mushies. I'm now pulling up my reports to see what my biggest sellers were last year, because all I can remember was the Cephies. There we go. All right, so 52 for Cephies. And then the next largest category was fidget rings with 40.
Right.
And then fidgets, the fidget poppers. I believe it's also Mel's shoot. Hold on. Oh, that's right, because I can't use that. That Mel's crocheted. Same person who does Tank. And then it was my flowers after that, with over 30 individual flowers. Not even counting the full bouquets. And then chickens. Those are my apparently big ones. And that's just because majority of my stuff is under custom, because I would input each individual amount before I actually realized, oh, I can list the items in here and just push a button. I don't know how long. I can't remember how long I did the whole custom information before my brain finally clicked and was like, I'm making more work for later. Hold on. Oh, yes, I have. Thank you, Kat. And now he put on his little footsie. Although I think I went one too far. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Fatima, I think that catches you up. It's just me. It's not terribly interesting. No, I refuse. That being said, tomorrow, I've got to decide. I will be doing a live again tomorrow. I just haven't decided if it's going to be more crochet or if I'm going to work on the Valentine's stitch markers and safety eyes, because I need to get those up and posted before mid-month. That way people actually have time to buy them for the seasonal goods.
Okay, so the fun work with this level. If you look around, you'll see these kinds of, they're called calcium presumes. Kind of look like burned matches. We need money to activate those.
I'm going to tell them this is scripted.
You have to activate all 7 of them. Once you activated 3 or 4, I can't remember which, Halcyon appears. But he's invincible until you activate the 7th. So once we start activating these, we got to move.
I know I wasn't able to keep up with Vlogmas this year, nor was I able to keep up with everyone else's posting of Vlogmas. So I'm kind of going back and trying to catch up. My, oh my. All right. Decrease. Let's go. The sassiness in you, I swear.
It's quite amazing. I love this.
Kat, isn't that your de facto?
Have you ever seen the Infinite Buzz?
Except for the retreat. You got that one posted up relatively fast. Considering how long that video was, holy crap. I get annoyed listening to myself edit a 10-minute video. That was hours.
For your items, but then makes it so they auto fire.
Hi, Felicia.
I think it's what it does.
How are you today?
And stacked like 20 of those.
All right. We've got another mushy body. Done. The stuffing, the closing, and the dots come later. We are just doing bodies right now. We now have dos. I am definitely not moving at my peak speed. I can normally get a body done in 15 minutes, but we've gotten 2 done in 36 minutes. Not terribly off.
Yeah, it's insane. All right, I think you got it.
There is the lap. There you are.
Start hitting those match fits. Go.
Peer pressure helped in that instance, I see. It's peer pressure. Just give in to it. Well, you did a great job. I reviewed the footage that I had caught, and it wasn't even enough for like a highlights. So I was like, yeah, we'll try again next year. It's fine. It's fine. Well, it requires getting in for next year, but still, it's fine. It's fine.
There we go.
Hello.
That's how we do it.
Do I use... I'm good. Just working on my first cardigan ever. Ooh, what pattern are you doing? Wait, is this for you or for someone else?
I got one of them.
And no, I do not use any kind of pain cream on my hands. It's been suggested, I think by you actually. And I have just not paid any mind or any attention to it. I need to. I should.
Or really not Halcyon.
But also a lot of my issues come from the hypermobility where it's just not where it's supposed to be.
See where we're going.
You're right, Fatima. I do mean this year. Oy. My brain's like, ha ha ha, next year. That's this year, Tori. That's this year. Hi, Cheyenne. Okay. You're using MJ's Off the Hook Granny Pop cardigan pattern. Ooh, I'm going to have to look that up. Have you been enjoying it so far? Okay, I'll just have to go back to the Discord and Google your name and hand cream, and I'm sure, not Google, search your name and hand cream, and I can get the link to come up again, because I know you've posted it in there before. And I'll try something. And also, hi, Crochet Wifey. I be good. How be you? Did you survive the book, or do we need to have a funeral service for you? Yeah, it's fine. All right. There are also hand support jewelry that can help a lot. I've seen those. It's not so much the ends of my fingers. It's back in here. Back in here. Oh, God, Fatima. Ask Cheyenne for the details so you can make the correct posters. Oh, she made a YouTube tutorial to go with the pattern. That's nice. You want to cry and be angry and die. Yeah, let's not.
I'm having fun. That's all that matters.
Ooh, I somehow put an extra stitch in this. Just going to decrease that right away. Bah. Now we're back at 16. Yay. All right, time for the armsies.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. In the boo-boo.
1
A
second.
boo-blay.
Oh my god, there's another red. Are we okay if I get
Yeah,
my
Friday's here. I've got 3 more sleeps until I have to return back to work. It has been a beautiful break, but also at the same time, I'm happy to go back to my routines. You know, until the ADHD kicks in. And then it says, fuck the routines. Exactly. They have no clue, Fatima. They won't know. If it's another crocheter who does nitpick it, first of all, mind your business. Secondly, mind your business. You threw a tantrum at work to a coworker about the book? How did that go over? I can see you weren't Baker's acted because they didn't. You're here posting. I don't know what to do with you.
Ah, crap.
He laughed at you. I wonder why.
Oh my god. Holy shit. That is so very good.
You're not wrong, Fatima. We were talking about hand necklaces yesterday, which I didn't do my nails. Oop. I didn't say you didn't have to like it.
I am good on wipes right now.
It doesn't have to be a punishment. It could be a punishment. Just saying. All right. Take the hook out. And eyeballs.
So I'm good.
Gotta put the eyeball in and squish it down. Ah! And throw the back of the safety eyes on the ground. Don't do that, though. The cats might eat them.
No, I need more. There you go.
Yay for arthritis gloves. Yay for tattoo. But then boo on the having to wait for healing. I know that's impatient. I have got great fuzzy socks, but I'm having to wear them squished all the way down because we went and got Friday the 13th flash tattoos done. And so I think I've got another week or 2 before it's going to be done with the scabbing. Hee hee, eyeballs.
Let's do it.
What's your tattoo? What did you get a tattoo of?
Yeah.
All right, we're going on to feats now.
And they're gone.
Harper and I are starting up Squid Game. We haven't watched the first season yet, so we started that the other day. And we've only done one episode. It's going to sound weird saying this, but hear me out. The artistry, the lighting, the color choices have been incredible. It's graphic, but it's incredible. I just have nothing working for me today. Thank you, Kat.
Oh, it's fun. Grab a ukulele, it's all right.
I'm sure we're going to enjoy it very much. And I'm super excited for season 2 because TOP from Big Bang is in there. And I've heard there's some controversy because of his casting and his record.
Look at you go.
Oof. I'm excited. 1, to see your tattoo, and 2, to get through Squid Games.
Steve. I'm up to 19 looking now. Oh, yeah.
Kat, it's even better that what you sent me is store brand, and I am so happy for that. In fact, I'm actually going to go grocery shopping tomorrow morning there. So I'm going to have to add that. I'm going to add it to my list now before I forget it. I'm going to say, I'll add it later, and we know how that works. All right. Arthritis cream, of course it is. Yeah, I saw
All right, so
who was it? Croutons Crochet had posted about can we spell that correctly, please? Some hand stretching and strengthening exercises for crocheters to do. So I've definitely started incorporating that.
Okay.
I know Equate has a lot of good items. And I'm just like, did you slip some extra money to put the name brand formula in there and then have the name brand formula be what should have been store brand? What's going on here? All right. Put your hat down, sir. Thank you. All right. Decrease this dude.
Right. If you see things
backtracking to the talk of doing major backstock to have on hand,
those are.
I think the only thing I'm not going to be able, the first thing that comes to mind that I'm not going to be able to mass produce and leave unstuffed and unfinished would be the mini possums.
About the children, they are actually
just looking at how that one's built. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do that in completion, and that'll just be one that goes. I'll never be able to have that one fully stocked.
Yep.
I think I do plan on going live again tomorrow and again on Sunday. And no, come back.
Grandparents are the youngest.
And then I'll need to figure out when I want to do a weekly live once I go back to work. Do I do it on the weekend, afternoon, midday, or do I do it on a weeknight? How many are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This dude, he done. Snip, snip.
Hell yeah.
3 bodies. Happy little mushies. Happy mushies. Got another yellow. On the plus side, we've got 10 minutes left, and hopefully, crossing my fingers and toes and eyes and nose, no idea where that came from, we can get through all the warm colors. This will be yellow. After this, it'll be blues, greens, and purples, and a little bit of pink. So that would be probably me and headphones and YouTube videos or Revine Vibes Lounge. One of the two. I can go harass y'all over there, but then there I can mute myself.
In my 22
1, 2.
Right. It's fun.
Honestly, the way this hole is going in here, this entire skein might get used up with these mini mushies, and that would be awesome because that would be another skein done.
What a great question.
I still have 2 Krampuses I need to finish as well. And then those will be it for that section of whips. I have another cart that has some whips on it, but we're not acknowledging that cart at this point in time. Nah.
Coffee girl, if you warmonger.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. Everyone.
When we get
11,
to
12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, hey, I did it right this time. We'll see if I mess it up again. That's fine. It's fine. No one's going to know. You just throw in an increase or throw in a decrease. It's fine. Work correctly. Thank you. Here we go.
Fun. Let's do some combat.
Yeah, Harper got to pull on me the whole "where's my wife" kind of thing because she offered me HQ, which is Korean barbecue and hot pot. And I wasn't really feeling it, which is weird because I always want to barbecue or hot pot. It's like amazing. It's like, no. So then she also offered up La Hacienda, which is a Tex-Mex restaurant, and it's very good. Honestly, I'm just kind of not hungry, so we're gonna have to figure something out. She offered me sushi masa, and I was about to get sick right away just the thought of it. So it's like, not that. But maybe I can convince her that we need to swing by Joanne. I'm not buying any Bernat. I'm just seeing if they have the new Big Twist Posh colors. The Posh doesn't count in this current section of my hoard. Oh, you're still not better, Cat? I'm so sorry. Fatima, how dare you? Now I'm gonna make sure I have to check all of my photos thoroughly to make sure no Bernat's peeking through. I mean, I'm not buying Bernat.
I think we can. Where is it?
Nope, not me. Couldn't be me. Well, hey, Kat, if you do that deep dive, I'll be happy to hear about your research. My biggest problem comes in my sleep because I like to broken wrist sleep or T-Rex sleep, where I like to curl my hands up, tuck them like this, which apparently hurts, or I'll tuck them under in some weird fashion. The broke wrist. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to wear supports when I sleep.
Oh my God, another bed.
And then, of course, compression gloves if I do a long period of crocheting.
I do not need it.
Oh.
I'm quite happy with that.
Supposedly, that whole broke wrist sleep is a neurodivergent thing. But you're not diagnosed. It's just all the comorbidities. Fatima, how dare you? I'll leave Mrs. Cryptid at home and do my shopping by myself. Felicia, you are strong. I had to navigate it a very specific way for me, and I wish you the best of luck. You've got this. Alyssa, hey. I know, like just one email a day? No, they're sending multiple emails a day. I swear they are. But honestly, the only thing I'm looking for right now is if more. Okay, so the one Bernat color that will get me right now would be the Bernat Celestial Blue. But even then, I don't really have plans for it per se. I have a project in mind, but I'm not getting to that project until March at the earliest. But I am hunting for the new posh colors. I'm so glad you could make it, Alyssa. Well, just for you, we'll go longer than the hour because I've missed your face. Although, of course, I'm not seeing your face right now. I still missed you. All right, we're putting the eyeballs on. I was talking about how these Mushy Boys get the smallest eyeballs that I will use, a size 10 millimeter. I had a bunch of 8s, but I sent them off to someone to get them out of my house because I don't use them. They keep falling out of my projects. Go in the hole. Quit being the Chad. Thank you. All right, we got 2 rounds left of this one. All right, let me catch up. I missed some. No, I'm glad you made it. I'm going to have to go and get more skeins for my cardigan, but I'm trying not to do that. I hear you. But you want your cardigan to be beautiful. So if you need it for the cardigan, but it has to be for the cardigan. Fatima, so I need to be an ass. Well, listen here, my liege. You do not need to do that to be an ass. How many mushies? I have 3 bodies of mushies made over here. We did the orange first. And then the burnt mustard, which is still orangey yellow. And then the pale yellow. And I'm finishing up the pale yellow. And then we'll be moving into greens after that.
What's that?
Not me doing my own fucked up version of the Roy G. Biv. Of course you do, Alyssa.
Also, grab these reduced on the final level.
That counts out right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I can
6.
fly because of my attack speed. So if we want to skip all the bullshit, I can
You know what?
to the final boss.
I think I'm going to ask the leasing agent or leasing office if there is a 2-1 or a 2-2 we can tour. It's too early to do because I would our lease is good until like next October.
We'll wait for you. We will walk.
Fatima, you have big brat energy right now. And I can't tell if I'm enjoying this or if I just want to throttle you. One of the two.
I'm walking this way.
That's something I need to deep dive in on a different day. But yeah, go ahead and get an idea of what a tutu would look like. I do know whichever one, if we do move into a tutu, then it will need to be first floor. Because I am not lugging a canopy, a wagon, all this inventory up and downstairs. Yes, I would like to move into a tutu and designate the second room to be my office and workspace. Today's experiment was trying to do a live with Harper around, and we have had to have some volume management.
And so try to stay away from them, especially when they die.
Yeah, I do love you, and I know it. In this economy, at least where I'm at, it's cheaper to rent an apartment than it is for a house. And Harper and I have had a lot of discussions on home ownership or not, and being with our different disabilities and issues. Currently, renting is best because we don't have to maintain a yard. We won't have to do any of the repairs. All we have to worry about is just cleanliness and personal design, and everything else the leasing office takes care of, and maintenance takes care of. We will not be having any children to pass anything down to.
What happens?
We are not in great communications with most of our family. The lack of communication with my side of the family is my own fault. I am horrible at keeping in touch. And on their side, some of the lack of communication is by choice. Michelle! Hi, Michelle! Oof. Yeah, that's about what we're looking at here. We are at $1,200 for a 1-bedroom, and a 2-bedroom in our complex is about $1,400. But houses in our area also don't seem to be anything below $250,000, which breaking out to what the mortgage payment would be $1,500 plus. And that's if we can get like the optimal mortgage payment.
All right.
We also need to work on building my credit. Back when I was a new adult, I decided, oh my God, credit cards are awesome, and put myself into incredible debt. And once I have fixed that debt and got out of it, I said, fuck credit cards. I'm not owning one again. And had no credit or anything for like 7, 8, 9 years. And then when we went to go get a new car, my 0 credit score hurt us. So I was like, okay, I've got to rebuild credit somehow. Thankfully, our lease this year, they have a new component where it reports to the crediting agencies. So paying your rent now here will help my credit and help build my credit because the lease is in my name, or my name as the first person. How are you doing, Michelle? Oh, teenage boys do need their own rooms. Look, when we got into this apartment, it was just over $800. So in the... Hey, Harper. How long have you been at your company?
8 years.
8 years at your company?
I believe so. Almost.
Okay. We've been in this apartment for almost 6 years. So. Yes, Felicia, I feel that. I wish y'all the best in luck of getting a house that's perfect for y'all. Let's see here. Oh. You know, Kat, if I could have promised employment and income and all that stuff, I would happily uproot and go somewhere else. But the whole not knowing is too terrifying for me to do that. And prevents me from, because we've entertain the idea of uprooting and moving across the country. Just like go to Washington or something. But I don't know if you can handle me that close to you. I can be a terror. And Fatima, we're not even going to start about moving to South Africa. Holy crap, Alyssa! 1,800? I definitely see why you went for that house. Wow, thank you. Where I lost my spot. Hold on. You're surviving. I'm glad you're surviving, Michelle. We got to Alyssa. Oof, that's rough. That's even rougher, Alyssa. Fatima, no, not yet. Maybe. I love the rain, though. That I was so happy this past year on my birthday. It was just a drizzly, rainy, misty day, and it was glorious. Oh, I took the week off of work, and that day I was just on the couch with the patio doors and blinds open, just enjoying the fresh rain and being lazy and reading book, and it was glorious. A+++ will do again. All right, we have finished the warm colors. We've got 4 mushy bodies done. I'm now working on the green. I'm wondering if they'll keep reformulating these or not, because some of these colors are still pretty rough. And then other ones are super soft. I like the Bernat baby blanket ones better because of how soft and squishy they are.
Teleporters, we just have to stay in this area. So don't get got. Then hop out. Mm-hmm. Nice. And there's this one.
I am short one, so we're making that an increase. Fixed. I didn't even ask Harper what she was playing. It sounds like parkour because she's doing a running commentary. This green is... Great question. Not me going to go find out because my brain completely blanked. I know I enjoyed using this for zombified critters. It is smoky green, and it's pretty sure it's part of the regular line. Ah!
I like speed. Look,
Bernat smoky green.
Because look, my preferred caffeine form is hot chocolate, so I have to drink a fuck ton of it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Technically, Tori has been.
Oh, you're welcome.
To get me to switch to coffee, and it's kind of.
Yes, I'm trying to corrupt you. Harper's over there talking about her caffeine intake and her preferred one being hot chocolate, and how I'm trying to corrupt her to coffee. I'm like, look, me and Liv and.
So we got one more somewhere.
Y'all didn't see that. Didn't happen.
Okay. We'll go on scouting expedition.
Ooh, Cheyenne. No. Thankfully, it was only one bauble, Michelle. But yeah, Michelle, this is a color that I abused during Halloween of making everything look zombie-like.
Oh, is that near the chests? The swamps? Okay. And not that way. Shit.
I mean, I think technically 2/3 of her partners do. The other one is a tea drinker. But thankfully, when we informed him that, yes, we do drink tea, and we don't microwave the water to get tea, we saved him from being horrified, because that was his assumption, of course.
Which one is it?
Oh, no, you don't? I'm going to have to ask someone for your address and send you a skein. I don't know if they discontinued it or not, but it's a pretty green. I use... Right now, all that's being used for is like a few random mushies and Ted the Thick Toad. I exclusively use that color with Ted the Thick Toad. How dare your city not here, Joanne's not carry that? You got the big ass city. It's an electric kettle. And we actually just bought a new one last night because Harper went to go make us hot drinks. She filled it up and it started leaking. She's like, oh, I overfilled it. I'm like, no, you didn't. The thing's just been dying and apparently decided, yeah, I'm dead. So we got a new one, and this one is an upgrade. Hold on. My eyeball hates me. There we go. And this one, it's not just, we will boil your water. It's a, what temperature would you like your water? 5, right. And they don't have this. The audacity. That's it. They're all fired. Okay. All of them fired. Oh, yeah, all right, take the hook out and put the eyeballs in. Because if I don't say that, I'll leave the hook in and then I'll drop the hook. And we all know how these hooks like to be mean sometimes. That being said, I still absolutely adore them. You are not. I will fight you and I will win. I'll just sit on you in an unpleasant way and you can't escape with it. Oop, these eyes are closer than I intended, but that is fine.
Hey, buddy. My God, there's 2 of them.
Yes, Cheyenne, you do need a kettle. Or actually, no. Should you be allowed to have a kettle? I love how you're weaponizing Cheyenne. Cheyenne, Alyssa says no kettle for you. Oh, shit. I think we're in a lose-lose situation here. Yes, but I'm romantically involved with my wife. Unless if you're telling me something I wasn't aware of.
All right.
Kettle, you get the kettle. Be prepared. But make sure it's a good kettle. If I have to buy it online and have it sent directly to you, so be it. Do not get the cheap-ass kettle. It's cheap-ass for a reason. All right, it is 4:16 my time. I think after this mushy, I'm going to try to end the live. The browser that it's working in has kind of frozen up. Like, I can see the comments and I can see my own video, but it's not letting me actually click any of the buttons. So I might have to do like a hard shutdown to end this. And we will find out. Hold on. See, I need a kettle right now. I use a microwave. Good Lord.
Swiftly.
And Cheyenne is involved with you through other things. I met you and Cheyenne. Cheyenne, pack your bags. We're going to Florida for a kettle. It'd be cheaper just to buy it on Amazon or Walmart. Don't do this.
Yep. All right. Go through one of the portals. Just hop through. And then book it to the ship. That little kind of ship look.
On a Mac, I have a Apple MacBook Air. Yeah, I'll Google it.
Watch out for the crabs.
Which it is hanging on for dear life. We may end up getting a new computer for me this year and write it off as a business expense. I've got to finalize all those spreadsheets. That way I have it ready for when tax season gets here. That's fine. I have my phone. I can do a quick Google search on.
If I remember correctly, those beans are called.
Come to find out, I thought I wasn't able to go live even though I had hit the 100 count. It was just I have to use Chrome. I can't use Safari.
They are the bane of so many people's runs. Myself included. Sorry, what is that?
All right. I need to buy a black kettle and it will go to Florida, but not for the kettle. You can have that, Fatima. I want a new kettle.
Oh, yeah, big crabs.
Thank you, Fatima. I will do that. All right. That is the last one. Quick feedback from y'all. Tomorrow, I do want to do another live. I've basically got the entire day open. Well, hold on a second. Harper, what time is y'all's thing tomorrow?
10. Wait, what?
Yes, that thing.
10:30.
All right. So I will probably be available after 12:30, 1 o'clock my time. Do we want an... Thank you, Fatima. Do we want an earlier one and still hit like that 1, 2 central here? Or do you want a later one in the day, like 4, 5, or 6 o'clock? I was trying to be discreet and not name you, Fatima, but gosh, outing yourself. PM. Anyone else have an input? Later. I see 2 laters. Later. All right. Are we thinking like 6 p.m. Central or 7 p.m. Central? I know you're excited. Felicia's later in the day. Because again, as I said, we have no kids. It's just the 2 of us. 7 Central. All right. Let me write this down because I need the help in remembering. Get my plan around with my Lunar Month bookmark and my sparkly pen.
Coffee did.
Hey, Kat's still an evening. All right.
Yeah. I ended up
After 4 p.m. anytime. Okay. Vetoed. All right. Saturday, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central. Live. And I will probably actually go ahead and get that scheduled up on YouTube. All right. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. I hope to see y'all again tomorrow. Tomorrow, if I have finished the Mushie Boys, we are either going to be making stitch markers, making safety eyes, or making leggy froggies. I will figure that out later. Yes, thank you, Kat. Like the live. Love y'all so much. And now watch me struggle trying to close this out.
You had incredible first timers luck. With all those reds.
All right, where is that cheat at? Oh no. I can't scroll up to see the cheat. Fatima, can you resend it? Oh, I'm going red. Thank you.
I was not aware.
Bye, y'all. Thanks. It still says no. We're doing the hard shutdown.